Hi, I'm Ken and welcome to Melrose. Today we're going to talk about decorating for events. I want to share with you a quick idea, or a couple quick ideas, how you can take some of the Melrose product and create beautiful decorations for any special party or any event. We're going to make a very quick garland right now. And I think one of the best things about having a garland is there's so many different applications for it, as you can see when we take it to our event room. But I'm going to share with you a quick and easy way, and we're going to start out with some little sprays or bundles here. And I like these because it's got that different shades and values of green in there, from the lighter to the darker shade, so it makes it more interesting because of the depth of color. It's got eucalyptus, which is also very user-friendly, and people like eucalyptus. A little bit of fern and a little bit of blossom seeds in there. So we're going to start with this little stem, and we're going to turn it upside down. And we're going to take another one and add it to it upside down. And the reason we work upside down is you want to layer them. We're going to put them on top of each other, and it's easier to make it and put it together. So we're going to take a little cable tie, pull it tight, cut off the excess, and we're just going to repeat it until you get the length of the garland you want. Take the stems of the part that you've already done, place it over another one, go down in between all of them, get the new one you're adding. Let's make sure that you go down far enough that you get all of them. Tie it together again with a cable tie. Once again, remove the excess and do it one more time. I'm only sharing or making half the garland right here. And the reason for that is when you make a garland, and say I wanted this 6 feet long, if I continue this all the way down, I'm going to have this bare stem at the end. And I don't want the bare stem. So what I'm doing is making 2 half garlands, and then I will put them together, one into the other, and then I'll make a complete one. And then when I turn it over, you can see where it's going. It can be hung in front of a table, it can be laid on a table, but there's so many different applications with it. And I like to start with just a bare green garland, because now if I want to use this for a rental piece, I can take whatever color and accent it. The party I'm setting up, they want a very clean and colorless party, so we're just going to add a few white blossoms, and you can just tuck them in, tie them in with another cable tie, or just tuck them in place. But you can see how quickly you can add color to this. You might be doing a yellow party, or maybe their color is peach or pink, but you can see where you can take some extra blossoms, change the color, and then use it for your event. I want to share with you another idea of how to make a very simple and quick centerpiece for a special party, and in this case it's going to be for a wedding. We're going to start with our Christmas tree topper. This is the single one. It does not come with a stand, but this summer we will be premiering a stand which will be available to you. So we're going to use just a single candle ring, a couple little clusters of blossoms, and 3 little bundles from our fern bundles. And we're going to start at the base of this, and we're going to take our fern bundles and just hold them up around it. One simple little cable tie. Do it about 1 inch from the base of the stand. That way you'll have less mechanics to hide. Don't forget to fluff your ferns a little bit and give them a little personality. Shaping material goes a long ways. It helps make it look better, and it also gives more volume to it. So, and then at the base, just to hide a few more of the mechanics, we're just going to take a few clusters of these sprays and just to add it on there. See, just a couple little sprays, and you can have a complete little centerpiece for your table. Now to complete the top, we're going to take a candle ring. Now this candle ring is a little bit bigger, so it's going to just fit right over there and drop down. I don't want it to fall down though. See if I get it around there. There we go. See, it falls down. The challenge is, how do I get it to stay on here without gluing, without adhering it to it? So I want to be able to remove it because I am using these centerpieces as a rental idea. I'm going to take just 2 simple pieces of wire and go, the back of the candle ring has a circle. If you go on one side of the circle and just tie your wire on, go to the other side. You don't want to put it directly across the middle. What we're trying to do is to create a band. Say this was a clock, if this was 12 o'clock over here, I want to go from like 4 or 5 o'clock to 6 or 7, to like 7 or 8 across there. Do you see how that line of that wire is going across? And we're going to do it on the other side as well. This side will be like at 10 and 2. Hopefully you understand my clock analogy there. Now the reason for that is now I've got 2 pieces of wire. So when I take this candle ring and place it on top, the wire prevents it from falling through. There's enough of a gap, because there's enough of a gap there to hold so my candle can rest very gently on the top. A quick, simple centerpiece. Now let's take our garland and our centerpieces over to our venue. Well, we made it to the event, but we're running a little late. The caterer beat us here already and put out some of the sweets, but we're gonna add our garland. Remember the one that we made, the half one that I shared with you? The other half is already in place. We just quickly take this one and drop it in. It's the perfect additional decoration to this table. Now the sign above it, the Mr. and Mrs., I have to tell you about that. This is our EkkoLight Infinity Light item. It's Mr. and Mrs. It's the perfect rental piece that you can share with any bride and groom. As you can see, we put it on this buffet table and it looks great as a backdrop. It also can be placed on the floor in front of the head table where the bride and groom and their wedding party is setting. But I think it's a great addition to any wedding reception this year. When you look at the centerpieces on the end, remember earlier I shared with you the individual table centerpieces with the Christmas tree topper? That was the single topper. This is done with the triple, so we have 3 candles and it creates almost a candelabra effect. A little bit of decoration with the silk blossoms, just at 2 levels, just for a little interest, and a little decoration at the end. Now we're gonna finish off the decorating with the individual tables. Remember the centerpiece I made before? We've already placed the piece on the table. Remember, just add your little candle ring and your candle on top, and the centerpiece is done. Decorating for any special event can be simple, and it's really done quickly with product from Melrose.